a city in the county of Devon in the southwest of England. No, Plymouth is also a town in Plymouth County in Massachusetts in the United States of America. But this is an episode from Driving With Gloves, so it is about cars.
And the car you see here is from an American car make, also called Plymouth. It is a 1962 Plymouth Fury Sport Convertible.
Hi, my name is Cor, and welcome to my channel, Driving With Gloves. I always drive with car gloves. Your question might be, why do I drive with gloves? And my answer is, why not? Yes, I know, we Europeans always make fun of American cars. We say that the way they drive is rubbish.
We say further that the design is mostly outdated and certainly not as sophisticated as the design from Italian cars. The interior quality is not even close to the quality of German cars. And the suspension comes directly from the chariot used by Ben-Hur. Oh yes, American cars have this love for leaf springs. We Europeans only use leaf springs in lorries.
When I grew up in the Netherlands, only owners of brothels had American cars. So if you were not in that business, you did not want to buy an American car, because what would the people think of you if you would drive such a car?
But times have changed, and although German car journalists are always picking on American cars, I used to own one.
Okay, it's more than a decade ago, but I used to drive a Corvette, or must I say, a Corvette. It was a C5, and it was such a cool car. Yes, I agree, the interior sucks, all plastic, poor seats, but there was one big argument for that car, and that was the V8 engine. Oh, I adore the sound of a V8 engine. Yeah.
An American car I drive today has also an all-American V8 engine, a Chrysler A engine with 318 cubic inches.
And don't you ask me what that is in liters, because I don't have a clue. Well, of course I have a clue. That's a 5.2 liter V8 engine, but it only produces 230 PS. So a Porsche 911 Carrera produces 1 PS more out of 3.2 liters. So let's hope that this has a lot of torque.
It was a revolutionary car. It was the first American car with a unibody construction, so it was possible to make the car way smaller with the same amount of space. Fantastic, you should say, but the Americans from the 1960s didn't like that at all.
Howdy folks, that ain't no car, it's way too small. Too small? Are you kidding? Just look how huge this car is. It's a 6-seater convertible. I love to drive rare cars, and this car is certainly very rare, because only 1,516 were produced, and only a few of them came to Europe. And this one was delivered as a new car on the 17th of April 1962 to Switzerland. So let's put on our Stetson and let's put on my gloves and settle the 230 horses to drive this baby. Ooh yeah. Yee-haw! I feel like a real cowboy. A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, that is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Red.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
Well, this ain't Mr. Red. So the only way to talk to the 230 horses under the bonnet is with my right foot. Stop. That doesn't sound like poetry, because it doesn't rhyme. I should have said that differently. The only way to talk to the 230 horses under the boot is with my right foot. Well, that sounds better. Plymouth was one of the automotive companies owned by Walter Percy Chrysler.
Walter Percy Chrysler was an American automotive industry executive and founder of Chrysler Corporation, now a part of Fiat Chrysler Automobiles. He made a railroad career in the late 19th century and early 20th century until 1911. He then started his automotive career within Buick. In 1925 he founded the Chrysler Motor Corporation. In 1928 he took over the Dodge Brothers Incorporation, which was 4 times bigger than Chrysler. Thereafter Chrysler made the following cars: Chrysler, Dodge, Imperial, DeSoto and Plymouth.
The first appearance of the brand Plymouth was in 1928 to compete in what was then described as the low-price market segment dominated by Chevrolet and Ford.
Plymouth was the high-volume seller for the automaker until the late 1990s. The brand was withdrawn from the marketplace in 2001. The Plymouth models that were produced up to then were either discontinued or rebranded as Chrysler or Dodge.
I still try to find where the sporty character of this car is. After all, this is the sport convertible version. But if you think that you buy a sports car, you will be in a Fury afterwards.
Either way, you will be in a Fury or in a Plymouth Fury. The last one will ease you down easily with its extraordinary smooth ride. And there is another good thing about this type of cars. Girls like Daisy Duke will run after you like bees.
And, as always, thank you very much for watching this episode from Driving With Gloves. And special thanks goes to Fine Classics by Autovogel in Switzerland for lending me this ultra rare American car. And don't you forget that this car is for sale at Autovogel in Switzerland. Please like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel Driving With Gloves. And I hope to see you soon in a new episode from Driving With Gloves. Thank you.